Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we are ready to get things going here. In fact, the first pitch, this game is underway. Here's pitch number 2. It's going to be a high fly ball out to center field, and that's going to be caught as Gunnar Wolpat looking to lead things off. He flies out to center field. Of course, Gunnar, boy, we know him from wrestling with the Royal Panthers, and just a number of accolades for that young man. Here is the number 2 hitter in Tucker Franzen. Franzen tonight will be the pitcher. His battery mate is Gavin Courtney. On the mound here for the Viroqua 138ers, it's Connor Matheson. His battery mate is Matthew Weston. Here's the next offering. That is going to be a ball, and it's 3-0 all of a sudden. There's your automatic. Getting that one in. Thanks again to those wonderful sponsors that we're going to be seeing in that lower left corner of the screen. Trying to get it just a little transparent so we can see through. There's a called strike. That loads the count up now. I was kind of laughing at myself a little bit. I'm so used to some of the different pieces of equipment, and there's a ball lifted foul out of play. Anyways, I was going to make so I thought, the ads for fine sponsors just a little bit smaller, and oh yeah, I can't do that. Not with this piece of equipment. It's a set size for you. Well, there's going to be a walk, so Franzen will go down to first base via the walk. There he is. Stepping in, the number 3 hitter, and Owen Loudon. The first pitch is in there for a called strike. The next offering from Matheson is down low. Nice block over there, and a quick toss back over to first base. And stepping back in was Franzen. Well, you can't fall asleep with Matthew Weston catching there, because he is on top of things. That ball's fouled off. And it's 1-2. The next offering here is a fly ball, center field, and camping underneath that one, making the grab. And let's take a look at who we have. That is Tyler Quackenbush playing center field, and he'll make the grab. 2 assists for him already. Wolpat flying out to him for out number 1. Now number 2 was Loudon. Here's Jeremy Dilly. Check that. This is Aiden Cleamy. Cleamy is the DH today. Little toss back over. That's going to be downstairs. That's going to scoot right in on the thigh. It's going to be a ball. Yeah, looks like we got a 3-0 count here once again. Here's the offering, and that is your called strike. Got another automatic in there. Again, over at first base, taking the lead. That's Franzen. And the lefty is set coming in. It's a ground ball foul. Third base side. Down at third for the 138ers, that's Jack Olson. Miles Fry at short. Here's a ground ball. And a nice play over here. Whoops, I hit the wrong one. That would happen sooner or later. Might as well do it right away. A nice play by Matheson as he went across and got to the bag. The flip by the first baseman in Hoyam. And it winds up 3 up, 4 up, and then 3 down. No runs, no hits, and 1 runner left on base. It's going to be the top of the order coming up here. It's Fry, Olson, and Matheson when we come back. Back we come here as we take a look. Miles Fry now stepping in. Apologize, not getting back right away. We were trying to help out over here with some of the sound system. Yeah, every board seems to be a little different, you know. Here's a fly ball that is going to be caught out there in right field as Fry hits the other way. 1 down. Making the grab out there was Bobby Shaw. That's going to bring up Jack Olson. Taking a look as there's your third and short, first and second here. Now the pitch. That's going to be a little bit low with 1 down, 1-0 now. Well, as you can see, many of our wonderful sponsors, we can just mention along the way as well. American Family Insurance, the Miranda Wright Agency helping us out. We appreciate Miranda here in Viroqua and Westby as well. And you also find Aging and Disability Resource of Vernon County. Here's a fly ball coming on and not able to make the grab. Boy, a nice try. That one popped out, caught the heel of the glove, and they'll wind up doing it again. A long strike there for Olson. A great try once again by Bobby out there. Bobby, or was that, let's see, no, wait a minute, now let's check that. Yeah, Bobby Shaw, yes. Thought maybe for a second I misread the lineup before. Yeah, Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, that's up there behind the left field, up on the hill. Here's a little looper, and that's going to drop in. Olson rounds the bag and then walks back as he picks up a single with 1 down. Here is Connor Matheson now. Matheson, left-handed hitter, takes a called strike. Also, our sincere thanks going out to the Bank at Cashton, Scott Wall, as it's friends supporting friends. What a job they continue to do. Again, we mentioned here pitching. This is Tucker Franzen for Tomah. Runner taking off, swing and a miss, and the throw going down. It's going to be a little bit late as Olson is able to slide in safely. So now the runner in scoring position here for Connor Matheson. Down in the count though, 0-2. There's a swing and a miss. A little bit of a changeup of some sort there, it looked like, and Connor was out in front. He kind of committed and couldn't hold back. 2 down. Here is Tyler Quackenbush, another left-handed hitter. I tell you what, this young man's got some pop in the bat. First offering is going to catch the outside part of the strike zone, and it's 0-1. Franzen trying to paint the corner, able to do just that. That ball 1 hops. Nice work in there by the catcher and Gavin Courtney. Able to knock the ball down right in front of him. 1-1 the count now. Runner taking off, and that's going to be fouled off. Boy, already standing at third base there, and they'll go back and do it again. Olsen was getting a bit of a jump start on that one. Little hit and run. Shortstop scooting in behind. Here's a shot. That's going to be a base hit. And here comes Olsen. He'll be up easily off from the base hit. Standing at first, Tyler Quackenbush. Boy, just a nice, easy swing there, and he comes up with the ribby. Here's Matthew Weston, the catcher. Little toss back over. That one is going to skim right off the back of Weston. So hit by the pitch, he'll stroll down. Quackenbush over to second base. And Braden Peterson, another lefty here, stepping in for the 138ers. Peterson out in right field today. He's going to take a strike. Franzen comes right in on the knees with the first offering. Bethel Home and Services, well, they're located right up above on the right field side. So we got a couple of sponsors overlooking the field here today. Great Lutheran organization, so Origin. Well, a nice amphitheater, I guess you'd call it. Got some folks, probably right around a dozen or so, that are in center and left field. Kind of staked out, watching the ball game tonight. A beautiful night. Can't go wrong with that. You're in the shade. That's going to get away from everybody, and they'll move up one spot, as you can see. So Peterson now with a 2-2 count. With the cement backing, sometimes catchers get a very advantageous bounce right back, so it's not going to be a guarantee. There's a nice base hit. Here comes 1 run and 2. Peterson coming through with a big hit. Well, that was, again, just another one of those nice, easy swings, and Braden Peterson picks up a couple of ribbies with 2 down. Runners are going to be moving anyways on contact, and that was going to be almost a moot point that Quackenbush was going to score. Cairns now stepping in. This is Joe Cairns. He is playing left field today. Peterson with a bit of a lead. Swing and a miss. Got him going on a ball upstairs. Not able to catch up to it. Now they'll go back over to first and just getting the hand back in there. That's going to slide outside of the zone. One the count now. Pass the word. We are going to be here again tomorrow at noon as the Westby Coon Valley Bandits come to town in the annual 138er 4th of July tournament. They changed things up a bit. It's only 5 teams. They're playing a round robin. Here's a high fly ball, dropping back and underneath for the grab, and it's out, number 3. Carnes flies out to left field, but not before 3 runs come across here for the 138ers. They get those 3 runs on 2 hits. There was a hit batsman, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll take a little break and come right back with more here from the Park Bowl. Back we come in the first pitch. This is going to be a tough one here. And the throw down to first base, not going to be in time, as a good hustle here for Cole Trapp. I hope I'm saying the name right. He's going to pick up an infield single here, Trapp will. And that will bring up Gavin Courtney, the catcher, with 1 on. Right off the end of the bat, it looked like. That's going to be downstairs. Weston again blocking the ball. Here's a ground ball. That is a great looking play. The throw over, and it is in time to get the out. What a play over there by Jack Olson. A diving snag. I'm not sure if I got that one or not, but what a beautiful play as he gets the out. Courtney, 5-3. He got robbed there. That'll bring up Brett Fleetner now. Pitch coming inside at the waist, pushing him back away from the plate. Thanks going out to Carmen Fortune. Stop in, talk to Carmen, the New Directions real estate expert. There's a swing and a miss. Hung that curve upstairs, and he could not reach it. Carmen, a lifelong Cooley region resident, we'll say. There's a swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Also, thanks going out to Cashton Building Supply, CBS Design, helping us out today. They'll go down to second. Oh, I tell you what, they did pick him off. A little bit slow down there at getting back to second base. And I know I didn't have the camera there, but Cole Trapp got trapped. and that's going to end the inning. It winds up being a 1-2-3 inning. The strikeout, and then a 1-4 throw for out number 3. We'll take another break. We'll come back with more action here in a moment. We come back here in the bottom of the second inning. Well, it's going to be a 3-0 lead here for the Viroqua 138ers. The first pitch is going to be low and away to the first baseman in Alex Hoyam, Ben Zom, and Jack Dahl. That's going to be a strike. Well, they're going to bat everybody tonight. Both teams, whether it's a DH for Tomah and their extras, and Coach Swanson, who that ball did not break one iota. Second hit batsman here out of the ball game for Franzen. William flips the bat and heads down to first base. He shrugged that one off. That will bring up Ben Zom, one of our extra hitters tonight. Again, tomorrow, a noon broadcast, a noon live stream. Viroqua 138ers hosting their tournament. It'll be a kickoff for the tournament, and it will be the West Coon Valley Bandits coming to town. Make the short trip. Here's a ball lifted foul territory, and it will be out of play. Giving them a look. Now they'll come back. Looks like somebody's gonna, oh, they flipped the ball over, and of course it's pretty muddy over there. Get that one cleaned up a little bit. Now everybody's gonna get reset here with the 1-1 count. There's a ground ball. Boy, that was a shot. And heading around second, taking a look, and now going back is Hoyam. Nice job over here with the hit. Painted the line, did Zom. So runners at first and second. Here comes Jack Dahl, the second baseman. Vinny Klum on deck. Ball downstairs. Dell is set, so is Franzen, and here comes the offering. It's a high fly ball. Looks like it is playable, and getting underneath and making the grab. And runners are going to stay put. He lifted that one to left field, and it wound up being a relatively easy grab out there. Loudon down there in left field. Here's a bunt attempt. That's going to be up high off the screen. Fouled that one back. Up next is going to be Ryan Kowalczyk. So a couple of extra hitters here now. Franzen up 0-1, comes in. This is popped up. Catcher is not going to get there as it comes right over, and boy, nearly bounced in to see us. So now Klum is behind 0-2 in the count. Klum looking to try and get something that he can hit. He's going to lift this one out, and it is going to drop in there. Boy, what a try by the shortstop on a diving attempt here to come up with the catch. Klum is going to get the base hit, though, as it was just out of the reach of the shortstop in Gunnar Wolpat. That was a terrific effort. Now bases loaded with one out. Here is Ryan Kowalczyk. We've seen Kowalczyk. He'll catch, play second, he'll pitch. One of those guys that you can put just about anywhere and he's going to help you out. That's going to be low and away. 2-0 now the count. Thanks to Cashton Farm Supply, your organic farming experts. That's Ernie Peterson and crew out on Highway 27. Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design helping as well. Here's a ground ball back up the middle. A flip for one. The relay, it is not going to be in time. Great hustle there by Kowalczyk getting down the line. That was an important hustle by that young man. So he'll get the fielder's choice. He'll get an RBI, though. That's going to be 6-4 as Klum is taken off the base path. 2 down. This is a ball lifted foul out of play. Meanwhile, Hoyen does cross home plate here. And Zom stands at third base. There he is. So runners at first and third, and now we're going to get a quick discussion here. As the catcher wants to go out, we can say thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications, providing highest quality technology service for Coon Valley, Chaseburg, and the Stoddard area. And we also want to say thanks to the Eagle Title Company, also in Coon Valley, doing business only in Vernon, La Crosse, and Monroe counties. That's allowing Lori Holte to focus exclusively on you and your situation, whatever it might be when it comes to buying or selling. 0-1 now. We're back at the top of the order with Miles Fry. Fry flew out to right field in his first at-bat. Here's a shot. This is well hit. That is over the head of the left fielder. Here comes one run. They're going to send him. And coming across to score on a double by Miles Fry. Boy, did he get a hold of that one. A good swing, solid swing. Zom scores easily. And all the way from first base, Ryan Kowalczyk was on his horse with 2 down. And he was able to get across. Another 3-run inning and more potential still out there. Here's a shot. This is going to be a base hit. Throw coming in, and it's going to get away from Franzen just for a moment, but doesn't matter as the base hit by Jack Olson will plate Miles Fry. Coming up big on that hit. And it's 7-0 here. And here's Connor Matheson. Connor struck out for out number 1. Check that, for out number 2 back in the first inning. Franzen got him swinging a weak swing, and Connor would even tell you that. A weak swing as he got fooled on the pitch for out number 2. Here's the offering. That's going to be downstairs for a ball. There's a strike. Caught the outside part of the plate. That one good direction from right down the middle to the outside. Quick toss back over to first and back in easily. Here's a ball lifted foul out of play. On the north side of Viroqua here, it's Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Top of the line lawnmowers, garden equipment, and other lawn equipment. Just waiting for you to come down and take a look. That's going to be in on the shins for a ball. 2-2 now to the 138er. And Connor Matheson, the pitcher. Here's a ball. Ooh, off the glove. This is going to be a tough play. Nobody there. Nothing that Gunnar Wopat could do except eat that one, as they say. That will be an infield single here for Matheson. That's a tough try. That is not going to go down an error. I don't think anybody would say that was an error. 7 hits on 7 runs. That ball is off the leg of Quackenbush. That is the 3rd hit batsman of the game here already, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So bases are loaded again, and here is Matthew Weston. Down at third base is Jack Olson. First base is Quackenbush, who was just hit by the pitch, and over at second behind the pitcher there is Tyler Quackenbush. Weston with a base hit. No, he was hit by a pitch as well. This is popped up, and this could be playable. Nobody's going to get there. So Weston will get a second life here. See what he can do. Oh, 1 the count here with 2 down. No place to put him. That one in tight on the belt line. It's 1-1. Here's a hard shot foul, third base side. That was moving everybody around. Here's a one hopper. That's going to go off the glove of Wopat. 1 run comes across. Here's number 2. That one would probably have to be an error, I would think, because Gunnar was right there ready to grab it, and it ricocheted off his glove. So an E6. And now we're going to get the coach coming out. We'll talk things over. We'll take a little break. Well, there's no pitching change here just yet as Braden Peterson steps in. Braden's going to take a strike on a tight little curve that dropped in just under the numbers. Premier Co-op helping us out today. We appreciate their support. Throughout the state of Wisconsin since 1893. Been serving the agricultural communities. Here's a chopper. The throw. Nice scoop there by the third baseman, and they're going to get the out. 5-3 on the putout to end the inning. But let's see, there are 6 runs that come across in this inning. 6 runs on. There's 3, 4, 5. Let's see, looks like 5 hits across in the inning. 9-0 your score. We'll be back. Back we come here. It's the top half of inning number 3. And we're going to see Bobby Shaw stepping in, facing Matheson. Again, still the first time around here for the Tomah crew. Meanwhile, Viroqua, the 138ers, have batted around. Almost everyone has seen Franzen twice. The only one is Joe Cairns, who has not. He will lead things off in the 3rd inning. There's a swing and a miss. It's now a 1-2 count here to Bobby Shaw, the right fielder. That is going to be just a bit inside, maybe a tad low on the knees. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Checked his swing. It didn't matter. It was in there for a strike. Matheson records his first strikeout, second strikeout of the ball game. He ended the 2nd inning with a strikeout. And it was kind of a weird one. It was a strikeout for out number 2. And then a throw. William caught the runner in Cole Trapp a little bit off the bag at second. They were able to tag him out. Here's one down with Doug Wilds. Swing and a miss. That ball hung upstairs and he couldn't reach it. Thanks to Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, that is Ashley Liam, located in the basement of Our Savior's Church. It's in Westby. Here's a ground ball right back up the middle. It's going to have to be a quick play, and they got the out. Good job there by Fry coming up behind the pitcher's mound and was able to scoop and throw pretty much in one motion. 1, now 2 down here, and it's Ethan Olson, one of the extra hitters, stepping in. Well, a grandson to Scotty Brookman, one of our officials, wrestling officials, one of the best, in my opinion, in the state for a long, long time. Does a great job. We have been very fortunate, very blessed in our southwest and western Wisconsin to have some terrific officials. Here's a one-hopper. Nice job by Matheson, and the throw in plenty of time to get the hustle of Ethan Olson. Well, it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. We're going to take a little break and come right back here with, let's see, Cairns, Hoyam, and Zom for Viroqua. As we come back to tonight's ball game, Cairns stepping in, one of the Hillsboro players from the school baseball season. That ball is going to come in, and it does graze him, and Joe will be hit by pitch. That is the 4th in the ball game here by Franzen. So that's going to bring up Hoyam. And again, this young man, he's got some pop in the bat with a runner on. He was hit by the pitch and eventually came across. First offering to him is downstairs for a ball. Here's a stroke, and that's going to be a base hit down the line into left field. And nice job there by Hoyam as he stands at first base. Scooting over to second was Cairns. Here's Ben Zom. Quick toss back over and diving back in was Cairns. Cairns at second, Hoyam at first. Zom takes a pitch that stayed in on the hands. Swing and a foul tip. Nice job by the catcher in Courtney hanging on. And it's 2-1 now. Long look by Franzen, and here is a shot that's going to go out to left field. Boy, a nice easy swing there, and he laid it over Wolpat's body. And an easy base hit. Zom with his second of the ball game. That loads things up for Jack Dahl. Jack hit the ball hard and high out to left field in his only at bat. And he's going to look like he's going to do almost the same thing here as the ball is caught by the left fielder. Making the snag. One down, and here is Vinny Klum. Klum with a base hit. He had just enough on it to put it on the green grass. And he's going to pop this one up, and it will be an infield fly. Klum going after the first offering, pops it up. Now 2 down. 9-0 your score if you're just tuning in on the live stream. We'll be doing this again tomorrow at noon. Viroqua and Westby Coon Valley tangling. Here's a one-hopper. Second baseman, the throw. The stretch, they got him. Kept his foot on, and it's a 4-3 putout to end the inning. Well, they got some runners on, but nothing coming across. No runs on a couple of hits, and 3 left on base. We'll keep the score at 9-0 here when we come back for the Tomah crew. They are going to be bringing up. Let's take a look here. 11, 12, and 13. They're batting everybody. Well, here we go with the top half of inning number 4. And the first pitch is going to be popped up. Fry comes up. He'll make the grab. And there's 1 down. That was Nate Hendricks popping that one up to the shortstop. Here's Landon Zimbauer, another one of the Brookwood kids, along with Wilds. One and 0 now. Thanks going out to Nordic Lanes. Delicious Friday night fish coming up a couple of days from now. Be sure to check that out on the north side of Westby. Also, our thanks to the Riverbank, Westby and Coon Valley, down home financial help since 1991. That is the Riverbank. That's going to be downstairs, 3-0 the count now. Matheson with the nod. And he hung that one upstairs a little bit, and Zimbauer not able to reach it. Thanks to Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care, medical, dental, behavioral, chiropractic as well. They got a lot of things going on over there at Scenic Bluffs Community Health in Cashton. Swing and a miss. Might have been a foul tip, but hung on by Weston, and there are 2 down. Matheson came back from the 3-0 deficit to get the strikeout. Here's Nate Sankey, and he'll swing at the first offering. Not able to reach that as it kind of sailed away from him. There's the ball lifted foul right back at us. It's 0-2. Well, Sealands Carpetland helping us out. Take a look at the tremendous selections, and I do mean tremendous. They have got a ton of stuff going on there in that renovated store in Coon Valley, right on Central Avenue. There's a swing and a miss, and that will take care of the inning here for the Tomah Legion squad. Matheson with 2 strikeouts here in the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll be right back with the bottom half of the 4th. The score stays 9-0. Well, here we go with the bottom half of the 4th inning. 9-0 the score here, as we mentioned, and there's going to be a ball lifted to left field. That is going to make it into the corner, and it's going to be a double, stand-up double here for the 138ers. Well, Miles Fry putting some pop in the bat here. In his last 2 at bats, he has 2 doubles. Looking to try and come up with a base hit here, and plate run number 10 is Jack Olson. He is 2 for 2 right now. That's going to be downstairs. Fry will take his lead with the shortstop and Wolpat standing right behind him. Here's a ground ball, second base, knocked it down. Now throw is going to be in time to get the out. Well, they're able to move the runner over. Olson goes down 4-3. That's the first time he has not reached the base safely. Our thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow. Take a look at what Levon and Michelle have to offer on the north side of Viroqua with the 3 facilities. Some terrific selections there for you when it comes to your vehicle. That ball is going to pop away, and nobody is going to be there getting across to score easily. Was Fry. He is just so quick. So Connor Matheson will look to restart that offense with 1 down and 1 in. A 1-0 count to the pitcher. Gonna take that one low. Vernon Electric, located at 110 Saugstead Road, just outside of Westby, providing electrical energy for over 10,000 patrons. We appreciate all their wonderful support here. As you can see, all of our sponsors in that low left corner. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. Not able to connect on that one. Now 3-2. Here's a shot that is going to be fair ball, they say. Points fair. And now heading back. Whoop, the ball gets away. And now Matheson can head down to second base. Matheson with the single, and it was a bit of a throwing error that allowed him to get to second. They skied the ball over the cutoff man and rolled out into shallow left field. Well, the VFW of Viroqua, no one does more for veterans than the VFW, helping us out tonight. And they're going to have a terrific Friday night fish. They do a wonderful job as well. Stop in there, south side. And how about Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, rehabilitative care at its best in Vernon County for many, many years. Well over 120, I believe now. Taking care of Vernon County residents. There's the ball downstairs. That's going to get away from Courtney and scooting down to third was Matheson. Quackenbush, I'll tell you what, if he can lift one to the outfield, he can pick up an RBI. There's a strike, now 2-2. Wasn't what he was looking for, but if he puts one over Wolpat's head at shortstop, it's going to roll to the fence in left center. This is lifted foul, well out of play. Headed out to the parking lot. Well, I had a chance to talk to Rob Klum, the president for the Viroqua Booster Club here prior to the game. Things are going well with the club. Here's a ground ball. They're going to look the runner, but decide to go to first base as it is, and they'll get the out. But Quackenbush will pick up the RBI and make it an 11-0 lead here for the 138ers. 2 down. Here is Matthew Weston. Looking to try and get the bat on the ball, as they say, get the barrel of the bat on. Might have a pitching change. Looks like somebody was out there warming up. Well, keep an eye on that when we need to. There's a ball that bounces well out in front of home plate, and Courtney kind of sacrificed the body for that one. Franzen getting set here. Swing and a miss. Here's a ball lifted out towards right field. Boy, that one gets over the right fielder, and a stand-up double here by Weston. Did he get a hold of that? It is going to be a double. 2 down and a chance for an RBI here for Braden Peterson. Checked his swing in time. That ball dropped down off the table for a ball. Swing and a miss. Peterson not able to get to that one, and it's now 1-1. Thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum helping us out. Here's a slow roller out front, and the throw is going to be in time to get the out to end the inning. 1-3 on the putout. For your next beautiful smile, be sure to stop in on the north side, the Viroqua Dental Center. Couple of runs coming across. Those 2 runs on 3 hits, and 1 runner will be left on base. It is 11-0 the score here. The 138ers out in front. The Tomah Legion squad will have to pick up a couple of runs here in this top of the 5th inning to keep the ball game going. Here's a ground ball picked up, thrown by Dahl, and that'll be 1 down. 4-3 on that as Gunnar Wopat grounds to the second baseman. That's going to bring up Tucker Franzen, and we do have a new pitcher, by the way. Joe Cairns, or Carnes, however you want to say it, is now pitching here. Finish things up here for the Viroqua crew. Franzen takes a pitch just a little bit inside for a ball. Thanks again to those sponsors. Vostek Funeral Home, traditional and cremation services available at Vostek Funeral Home. And just, you know, I tell you what, just some great people there, Gina and Justin and the crew. Here's a chopper. Blocked it, lost it. A throw is not going to be in time, and that might have to go down as an error. Probably an error here as the ball bounced away. Here's Lawden now. Owen Lawden. Lawden will take the ball upstairs. He flew out to center field to Quackenbush back in the 1st inning. This is only his 2nd at bat of the ball game. Pop this one up and out of play here to the right. The Westby Co-op Creamery, well, they have over 175 plus members, member owners, providing the simplest of ingredients, good old milk. Thanks to the Westby Co-op Creamery supporting the program today. And of course, WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union. 2-1 the count. 9 facilities. You can live chat now. Any WCCU representative. That's always a lot of help. There's a real good base hit out to left field, and that'll put 2 on. Loudon with a solid base hit. Two on, 1 down. Here is Jeremy. Check that. I always want to say Jeremy Dilly is the first baseman. This is Aiden Klima. Or is it Kleemney? Maybe that's how they say it. Kleemney. Left-handed hitter. He grounded back to Matheson, who was pitching at the time. That was in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss. Actually, I want to check that. He grounded to Hoyam at first. Hoyam ranging towards second base, and then the little flip Matheson covering. That's now what it was. I recall that. Here's a ball lifted up in the air. Olsen will make the grab on the infield fly regardless, and there are 2 down. Two-away here, and that will bring up Cole Trapp, the third baseman. Thanks again to all those terrific sponsors that you've been able to see throughout the ball game. That lower left corner of the screen. And again, a reminder, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll have this game on the YouTube channel. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be yet tonight, but by tomorrow morning we should have it on for you. That's downstairs, knocked down by Weston. A lot of the games, of course, the Viroqua tournament, boy, they're talking rain again. There's a strike. They moved the game up from 6 o'clock to 2 o'clock to now noon tomorrow, July 4th game. That's downstairs. Three won the count now as Carnes in relief here, looking to try and get out number 3 and in this ball game. Here's a shot out to left field, and they will take it one base at a time. Cairns came in with a fastball right down the middle and Trapp put good lumber on it, as they say. Base is loaded here now. Again, Tomah, well, they need 2 to keep this ball game going. Let's see if they can do it here. Going to bring up the catcher and Gavin Courtney. Grounded 5-3 in his only at bat. Cairns has about, a great snag right there to end the ball game, the comebacker, and that was your snow cone kind of a catch, wasn't it? A line drive to the pitcher for out number 3. That had the makings of a base hit right back up the middle. As it is, this will be the conclusion of our ball game. 11 runs on 19 hits. No errors for the Viroqua 138ers. For Tomah, they had about 2 hits, I think. I have to go back through and count those up here relatively quickly. I know they had at least 1. That was Cole Trapp. Cole had 2 of the 3 hits. Loudon was the other in the ball game. So 3 hits, no runs, but there was at least 1 error, maybe 2, depending on how you want to count it, for or on the Tomah squad. Well, we hope you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Legion Baseball. The Viroqua Legionnaires, the 138ers, come away with a 5-inning ball game by a score of 11-0. So long, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at noon right back here at the Park Bowl.